I am in my final year at uni. I've been doing college and university for the past 7 years. It's been a long time. I never got into uni straight from high school. So I did 2 years of college and then the general foundation year at uni, and then 3 years of the specialised subject. So I did animation, and for the past year I've been doing a master's in comics and graphic novels. So yeah, it's been 7 years. I hope my art has changed and improved in the past 7 years. I really hope. And so today I have 2 sketchbooks that I started while I was in college, and I finished this one midway through my first year at university. So, but no, it's like this is college me, my personal sketchbooks. Look how thick they are. I've never been able to finish an entire sketchbook again since these 2. I wish I was this dedicated to my sketchbooks now, because these are so satisfying to look at, but I know that the work in them is not all great. I know a lot of it is very cringe, because when I was in college, this was like peak fandom Tumblr art. So I know there's a lot in here that I haven't looked at in about 4 years, so I don't remember all of it. Actually, for comparison, they each took less than a year to fill. And get from my bag my current sketchbook, which I've had for the past 2 years. Very small, not very filled. I know this is also like a different brand of sketchbook. I'm looking at the brand. I don't know what that brand is. I don't know what that says. I know these were both Moleskine sketchbooks. Moleskine sketchbooks are usually like quite thin sometimes. These have been stretched out a lot. These are struggling to stay shut. This is the first one. This is the oldest one. From 2016, 6 whole years ago. So look at this one first. This should be interesting. So, this sketchbook, not gonna lie, I've seen about halfway through this. I've tried filming this video twice already. Both times my camera stopped filming, so I'm really keeping an eye on it this time. So, yes, here we go. I'll cover that, it's fine. It's just my address. It's okay. I'll cover it. This, I didn't draw, my friend drew this. And yeah, this, when I started 19th of July. Okay. I think the ending is at the end, so. So, first piece of art, amazing fill, YouTube. I mean, it's a cute drawing. It's not great. My art style has yeah, okay, my art style's improved since then. I can safely say that. He's still cute. There's still like little bits of my art style that I still use today. Like I think I still use these eyes sometimes, but usually I draw them bigger. The ears, always draw big ears. The ears on my characters have just gotten bigger throughout the years. And the next page. There's me, little me. I didn't draw this. It's a famous painting, I think, on a postcard. When I was in college, I was obsessed with drawing these little circles and making like little patterns out of them. There's a lot more of this in the sketchbook, I think. Yep, here's some more. The sketchbook has a lot of random colours and just abstract art. Every time I watch someone else's sketchbook tour on YouTube, they always have so much character design and like OC art. They draw their characters over and over, and like there's a whole story built up within their sketchbook. And then my sketchbook is literally this with like the occasional little character. He's a little bit better than Phil. A little. There's still a really awkward arm though. But yeah. This I do like, but her neck is way too thick. Very defined collarbones, thick neck, thicker than her legs. I do like the little stars though. That's cute. I'm gonna steal that for another drawing. Fan art. I was very into Sherlock throughout like the last few years of high school and then into college. This part, I definitely did that because I messed up the eyes and I wanted to cover them. That's what this is. This wasn't deliberate. This was because I messed up. He's kind of cute. Still, it's a little bit, yeah, but it's still cute. More swirlies. Ooh. And this is just a little timetable, my college timetable. I also use this sketchbook as like a little diary as well. So there's a lot of like notes from college and like maybe 1 or 2 pages of like personal stuff, but I think I covered those up like a little bit so people would look at them. I had a project in college where I used a lot of this cross-hatching technique and I really liked that piece of art. But then when I applied for uni, I submitted that drawing in a sketchbook in my portfolio, and the uni asked to keep my portfolio to like display for a year or something. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then after a year, they emailed me like, hey, you can come pick your sketchbook and your portfolio up. We don't need it anymore. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll be there on Thursday to come pick it up. And then I sent that email and I completely forgot to go in and pick it up for an entire year. It was literally a year later, on one random day, I remembered it suddenly. Like, I never went back in and got my work. I don't know if they still have it, but then COVID happened, so we weren't allowed in for 2 years, so it's been like 3 years. So I don't know if they still have it at this point. I hope they do. Maybe I'll go back at some point and check, because there were some good drawings in there that I kind of want back. This is an in-joke. This is a private joke for me and my college friends. The less they say about this, the better. Coca-Cola. A lot of train tickets. We went to London. I went on a little family trip to London and we had a bunch of tickets left, which I used to make art. This one I like, but I think I copied it from someone. I can't remember who the original artist was that did something like this. Or maybe this is just a thing lots of people do, I can't remember. He's kind of cool. I like the effect on the edge of the floorboards, makes it look all 3D. Oh, that's some more Dan and Phil. I think they made a video where they went to Australia and held a koala, so I drew it. This one. I remember posting this on Facebook and a lot of people liked it. But this is definitely a kind of drawing I've seen before where it's like the right side of your brain is the creative side and the left side is like smart, logical, I don't know, that kind of side. I'm definitely more creative anyway, so that's probably what I was trying to get at. Brownie, ice cream, I still like this one. This one's pretty fun. Coloured that with a marker. That's me, I guess. Oh yeah, this one I like as well. I want to redraw this. These dots, that was something another artist did that I saw and I really liked it. I can't remember who the artist was. I could try and find who they were, but it's been years. I can't really remember. Okay, this page is about where I got to and then my camera stopped filming, and that happened twice. It was this page both times. So please don't stop filming. I say to my camera. This is like, I don't know what kind of paper this is. I don't know if it's wallpaper. I don't know if it's thick enough to be wallpaper, but it's also not like wrapping paper because it's too thick for wrapping paper. It's just patterned paper that I think I got from college, and I was like, oh, that looks like the wallpaper in Sherlock, and so I made it a scene from Sherlock with the couch and the smiley face on the wall. He's just a little guy. There's just a character design that I never draw again. That's, yeah. I think I try and draw more characters now and like draw them repeatedly and get better at them and improve them. I try and do that more now, but I think that's probably because I was in animation for so long. That's what we had to do. I've been conditioned to draw characters a bunch. This page was from the sketchbook that was in the portfolio that I never picked up, so it was a good page, I remember. This is probably too dark to see, but this is like an octopusy tentacle arm holding like a big planet in space, and there's a galaxy, but I'm not sure if it's not super clear. In the sketchbook it's a lot more vibrant and it was cool. But there was this machine in college where you could scan in a drawing and then it would print out the drawing on this, I think it's called acetone. It's like thin plastic, and you'd get like these big sheets of plastic with the drawing printed on, and it would be all shiny and cool. I think I did that a bunch because I really liked how it looked. I stuck one in here. That's a lot of colour. These are just bingo cards. Abstract. Oh, I remember these ones. I like that one. Eyes getting bigger. Starting to draw bigger eyes. Why did I draw the ear so squashed like that? I've seen that on a few characters. The ear's like always squashed. But maybe that's just because now I always draw the ear like big and then big. Hood doesn't really make sense, but okay, it's fine. Little crystal, little anime. I think I drew this for my friend and took a picture and showed her, like, ta-da. But you don't get the drawing, I get to keep it, you get to look at it. I think I drew this cat here because I didn't know how her feet would work. She's got her legs crossed, but I think I messed up, so I drew a cat. That seems about right. I do that a lot. Just quick, cover it with like a black mass. And just say it's deliberate, it's fine. Oh. This jaggedy style was definitely an artist I followed, but I think there's more drawings like this in the sketchbook. I started drawing a lot more like this to like practice because I really like that artist style and I wanted to try it. Oh yeah, a college trip to Edinburgh to go to the museum, and I was there with my friend, and then my friend went to go visit her friend that lives in Edinburgh, so I was in the museum by myself just drawing this thing. And that's all I did. I just sat in the museum. Everyone else in the class, I think, went out for lunch, went shopping, and I was like, I'll just stay in the museum and draw. I have nothing to do. That was like at the start of the new year, so I didn't have a lot of friends in that class yet. I made friends eventually. It's all good. This class was just early on in the year. Colour. It is. This just from a magazine. And this is marker and fine liner pen. More Sherlock art. There's a quote in the show that I think it's like, I can read you like a book or something. So I've done this. Yes, here we go. And then you look at it like that and they look at each other. That's another thing in the show. There's like a scene where they're looking at each other through jail cells or something. Something like that. And I drew that. It's kind of funky, but I drew so much Sherlock fan art back then. I was obsessed with it. Not anymore. We're over that phase now. There's more just random colour, random shapes. Abstract, very abstract, lots of little dots. Oh, who's this? That's kind of funky. It's got like the little dots in it. It's like half-tone look. Her eye is a bit weird, but you know. And then it's just a guy. This is just art. I think that is how you can describe that. That is art. There's nothing more that needs to be said. Oh yeah. I remember. This is another Sherlock. This is Andrew Scott. I drew this for I think it was like someone that used to write fan fictions, and I really liked one of their stories, so I drew them this. Oh, yeah, it's more Sherlock. Yeah, we get it. This is when Sherlock's on the roof and John's gonna get shot. I don't think was he gonna get shot? Maybe, but I don't think he had that many snipers on him. But it's okay. It's fine. Artistic license. Random characters. This is like someone's business card that I redrew. And weird character. That was also supposed to be Moriarty, but as an artist. Of course. Please don't ask. I had an idea, I think, for a story I was going to write, but don't ask. Andrew Scott, when he was in Hamlet. Also Sherlock thing. I think he had this skull on his wall that had headphones on, I think. I wanted this as a tattoo really bad. As a tattoo, that could be okay because it's not obviously Sherlock, but it's like a really subtle reference. Maybe wouldn't get it now, but I do kind of like this really thin line triangle, which is like the wire for the headphones. It's kind of cool. Actually, I do that a lot now in my digital art. I like drawing like the wires from headphones like wrapped around characters and stuff. I actually do that quite a lot because I like how it looks. More Polaroids. There's a bookshelf in my room and then my little camera. Almost finished with the sketchbook, wow. Oh, this might be the last page. Yes, me and my friends wanted to do a bunch of stuff over the summer, so we wrote like a list of things that we should do. All the ones that are crossed out, those are the ones we did. Did we go to a zoo? I don't remember going to the zoo. Acquire a boat. Yeah, we saw a boat. Cry a bit. times 2. Yeah, we did that. That was a good one. Bank heist. I remember the bank heist. That was a good one. Yeah, so that was it. Oh wait, no, there's more. For coupons, all the times we went out for drinks. That's us getting juice. We've still got 1 juice token left. I'm not going to explain all of that. There's so much here I forgot about. And this is the last page. More of these little circles. It's kind of funky actually. In fact, it's so far from being over, it could be just the beginning. Wow. This is the last page in a book. I don't know. It's just like, yes, so meaningful. And finished June 2017, 22nd of June. When did I start? July. So just less than a year. It was basically just like 1 year. Yeah, so that's that sketchbook. Gonna not show that because it's got my address on the back. That's sketchbook 1 complete. Wow.